Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reviewing set number 75280 501st Clone Troopers, aka the 501st Battle Pack. It was released on August 1st of 2020, I believe, for a retail price of $30 with 285 pieces. Figures are a 501st Jet Trooper, clone, and 3 501st Troopers, and 2 battle droids. Builds are a speeder and the AT-RT, and on the back you can just see them in different positions and the play features you can do. Basically that, just normal set stuff. The first two figures in the set are just two basic B1 battle droids, except for this set they gave them the black arms. The backs of them are the same, they're the exact same as normal figure battle droid, and you are able to collapse them. I don't really know where to put the guns when you collapse them, so typically when I ever collapse my battle droids, I either just do this or just stick the guns back like that. So yeah, basic battle droids. The next three figures are figures that people really love, and they are the 501st Clone Troopers. They're each the exact same, and they have really excellent printing on the chest, legs, and even boots, and they all have the same 2020 style head. And they each have basic blasters, and the backs of them all look like a basic clone trooper from nowadays. These were some of the first of the 2020 style clones, with these, the 2020 Airborne and the 332nd. Honestly, I think these are the best designs for 501st Troopers, especially because they don't have the extra tall helmet, which is my only problem with the newer helmets, is that they look extra tall. The printing on those ones look fine in my opinion, but like the 212 for 5s, they really messed up on them. The next figure that was in the set was a Jet Trooper who looks really good. He has the same legs as the basic 501st, and he also has a rifle. I believe this was the first clone trooper to come with this long rifle that they've been adding in a lot of sets recently. He also has a torso that looks kind of normal, except for the top part has some extra paints. He has blue arms, same head as the others, a jetpack which covers up some back printing, which I'll show you in a minute, and a helmet which looks really cool. This figure is insanely accurate, and taken off of the head and helmet, you'll see a really nice back print which is hidden by the helmet, but I don't really see it as a problem because the jetpack is really good. I really like it. So yeah, now off to the builds. The first of these two builds is the speeder, and honestly I think it looks really nice, but it is oversized. I'm pretty sure speeders in Star Wars are only supposed to be this long, while this one's like twice the size it should be. It has some really nice ski and snowshoe detailings on the side for extra ridges. To be honest, I don't really remember. I don't know what they're for. Anyways, just onto the front. It's really nice angled up here with, I like to call these things like gear pieces even though they're not. And it has two stud shooters on the side which can fire like normal stud shooters. So yeah, I don't think these stud shooters really take away much from the design, considering they don't really stick out that much, and it's kind of leveled out in the back. Sorry, my phone did something weird. It has nice handlebars up here, which are used to fit a clone trooper in. You stick the clone trooper in and attach the handlebars to the clone, and they pretty much hold them in. The problem with this though is if the clone gets knocked, the little thing falls off really easily. So yeah, it has a sticker up here, which I don't mind blue stickers on something like this, but compared to back here, these grays do not match at all, which is my biggest problem with stickers. So I would rather these be prints. So yeah, and really nice sloping tapering off back here, and has two guns up here to be for extra detail. But the problem with this build in here, there is no space to put this blaster. So while he's in here, the blaster's just gonna be on the floor or something. Or you can take a handlebar out, because these are interchangeable. They don't move simultaneously like some other builds do. But like, you can have this one up there with the blaster in the arm, make him like a motorcyclist. Just now onto the ATRT. I'm just gonna start on the feet, work my way up. The feet on this one look really nice, and they have a little tooth up here for grips, and they connect by 4 studs on the bottom. Popped a piece off. Let me put that back on. And the color matchings on them are really nice. Now onto the next joint. It has some stickers, which for the most part look good, except for the grays that are on the edges. But besides that, that's the only notable piece about these. You can move each of the feet independently and everything. And up here on the second leg, on the second joint, it's a snot piece with a little grate. So they're brick built, so no stickers. And all these pieces are interchangeable, like every other ATRT. But you are also able to add them down in a running position, and it's able to stand. You can do it on both sides if you want, just like that. But yeah, the main body part here is really nice. It has this little plate here, so it doesn't like put pressure on it and kind of squish these two down. But they have these circle dishes on them. I don't really know what they're for, but yeah. It's connected to the main thing with a Technic rod, which you can see through the bottom there, which goes up this round brick all the way up here. So this thing is really sturdy. It has these suspension here. At least that's what I like to think of them as. And yeah, the back of it is just what you'd expect, more anti-studs from the things. But compared to the speeder, I like the back of the speeder more. But anyways, it has these grates with these clips, which you can easily use to hold your clone's weapons on this one, which unlike the speeder, actually has a spot, and you don't have to have them holding. The ATRT also has this stud shooter up here, which you can just fire off and put back on. This one, I would prefer if they did what they did with the 2019 one, which I have, and just added a few extra pieces down, make the barrel longer. Yeah, the front has these little shields and this little shield area for the pilot so they don't get hurt or hit. It's harder to hit them or anything. But they are full of stickers. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 5 stickers on this. But the angling is really nice. Back here, we also have some more antennas. This binocular piece, which is added, which I have not taken out since I got this build. And it also have a seat for your clone, which taking the clone out, you have to angle their arms not their arms, their hands, to attach them to the ATRT. Which, give me a second. Which can be difficult, and I never really liked putting minifigures in these handlebars. After connecting him in there, he just looks really great, especially from the front. Looks really nice and accurate. It makes this look great for an Umbara mark from like an Umbara, and angling him on the sides like that, he still looks great in my opinion. Everything. The only problem is this thing might collapse if you put too much pressure on it, which mine just did. That's why I cut it. That's why I put that cut there. Yeah, he also has this control panel, which isn't really useful considering it's holding handlebars. Also, these little things there. But in my opinion, the droids are severely undermatched here, so I don't think it's a fair fight. I think these might have been just an extra inclusion, because from what my knowledge was, I wasn't into Lego Star Wars in 2020. I was into Lego Jurassic World, So I have a bunch of dinosaurs and stuff. People really wanted a 501st battle pack, and they made this battle pack to be twice the size with twice the price, because battle packs used to be $15 back then. This one's $30. So they still have the 4 clones, but they included 2 droids and an oversized ATRT and oversized speeder instead of a normal build. This also has almost 3 times the pieces of a normal battle pack, which normal battle packs I think have about, 100, 130 pieces. This one has about 280. So this one is severely undermatched, and I think it's like this also the start of those super battle packs, like the Jordan clone one from last year, and the new one from this year with the 327th, which is severely overpriced by like 150% the price of this one. So yeah, with the current market value of about $50 to $60 on this one, I would say if you're able to find a good deal, buy it. But I wouldn't suggest army building it nowadays. If you want 501st Troopers now, I would suggest getting the 501st Specialist Battle Pack, which I also have a review on my channel. But if you don't want it, that's cool. It's your money. You decide if you want to buy it or not. But yeah, if you're still here, please make sure to like and subscribe so I can keep making these videos and hopefully somewhere make this like maybe a full-time job or something. But bye.